that I have the threat there from Molong. I know this is a super free-to-play team, guys, and I'm sure you've already commented something about it being free-to-play at this point now in the video already. Don't forget, guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today I want to ask the question, is this defense viable? And so here's basically what's going on, guys. All right, so I had this defense up and I was just kind of messing around with it as a troll defense, and it started to get some successes. Granted, I wasn't at like the top tier G3 legendary ranked arena, but it was getting a lot of defense successes, which I think in the lower like Conqueror area is harder to get because people don't always try to speed clear your defense, and they take their time on every single arena defense, or they take their time on their attacks to make sure that they beat the person that they're fighting against. So I feel like it's harder to get defense successes at Conqueror than it is at Guardian. There's only a couple things that you have to do to have a successful defense at Guardian, but this one was working at Conqueror. So let's just break it down a little bit. Now, here's the defense. Okay, here's the runes, right? So this is the Eladriel. Nothing crazy. There's a shield set on it. It has violent, and it's speed, HP, HP. Okay? Those are the runes for the Eladriel. It's very basic. I don't have the best runes on my Eladriel. I don't really use him that often, only for like specific areas of Guild War, and that's about it. Aside from that, I don't really use him, and I might put more runes or more effort into him if this defense continuously gets better and better. But for now, it's still questionable, okay? Now my Artemeal is next. My Artemeal is built pretty well, and is Despair Will with defense, crit damage, HP, as you can see there. A little room for improvement, a little on the slow side, but he's not really there to outspeed anybody. He's mainly there so that way he revenge procs and gains his attack bar through his passive skill. That's about it, okay? Now, the key to this, I think, is the next two monsters, the Water and the Fire Archangel. If it wasn't for them, I don't think this defense would really work at all. Obviously, because you need 4. Like, who else would I switch them out for? Anyway, so this one I have Double Nemesis Energy, and it's speed, HP, HP. I really don't have the best runes on Ariel either because I don't really use him in my arena defense typically. And that's kind of why like things have been kind of like, oh, maybe this defense does have potential. If I were to invest some sick runes into this team, could they potentially still work? Maybe. So I opted into going with Nemesis Energy instead of Nemesis Will because I was able to get 100% resistance off of this set, where I think resistance at 100% in this current day and age is better to have than to have Will, because Tiana, pretty much everybody has Tiana, it seems like nowadays. I'm sorry for those of you out there that don't have Tiana. I apologize for being insensitive. I hope you forgive me. Moving on to the next one is my Veligil, and I have him built pretty well on Swift Will with speed, crit damage, and HP. So if somebody happens to like want to Leo me for some reason, I'm still gonna hopefully get that gauge boosted back up with the immunity and everything else, and it should be okay. Now, this defense is pretty good against it's pretty good against Lucians. It doesn't really have too much problems against that. The only problem would be is if I get single Lucianed and my Artemeal dies to 1 hit, which it is in a very close range that a lot of people's Lucians can actually beat my, can kill my Artemeal in 1 hit. The nice thing is that I do have shield from my Eladriel, so it does help that a little bit. And then I have the Double Nemesis, which should be able to boost my HP back up, as well as my attack bar from Ariel's 3rd skill. The next thing would be bombs, and because I do have high resistance on my Artemeal as well as my Ariel, I should be able to win a couple rounds just because people are missing bombs, and that's the kind of the goal behind that. And then cleaves, it's hard to cleave Ariel if you have 100% resistance on it. And also, if you don't have Tiana, I do have Veligil there, which if you're trying to strip off some of my will so that we can Galleon and hit the strong AoE attacks against me, you might miss some of your buff removals, like if you're using Triton or something like that, which could potentially make you lose as well. So the thought behind this was sustain and then let Artemeal do the kill, right? That's really all it was. But the results were like kind of like pretty decent. I was getting some successes, but then I went through like a stage here where it was like, you know, not really too many successes. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 losses in a row, and I was like, okay, I think this is like ran its course. So I was thinking, okay, maybe if I switch this guy out, which is the Eladriel, which doesn't really have too much use in the defense, right? He's not like providing any threat. He is providing a little bit of sustain, but really aside from that, not much. So instead, I switched it out with a Molong, and then all of a sudden the threat is there. So now after I switched that out, I had 3 successfuls in a row. I beat this Isari guy, and it was pretty good. So anytime I see like somebody fight me twice, it's because it caught him off guard somehow. It's not 100%, or maybe their offense is 100% now against my defense because they figured it out, or maybe it's just like they got resisted or something happened that I wanted to happen. So now that I have the threat there from Molong, I know this is a super free-to-play team, guys, and I'm sure you've already commented something about it being free-to-play at this point now in the video already. But now I have some strip, I have some stun, I have some CC, I have some defense break, I have immunity, I have cleanse, I have heal, I have all these different things that make a good arena defense. And the fact that I have such a fast Veligil will catch a lot of people off guard. It will boost up my attack bar, and it will lead into a Molong either Reckless Assault or potentially Dragon's Dance that could stun somebody, and then Reckless Assault after that, Violent Proc, do all these crazy things that Molongs do. So now this has like a lot of threat, it has a lot of sustain, and I think it might be a very viable defense if I maybe invest a little bit more runes into the Water Archangel. By the way, the reason why I started this was because of the Archangel skin that came out, which I think is just absolutely amazing. And if you put like the right auras on these guys, they just pop so nicely. Although the Molong skin is kind of ugly in my opinion. But these guys, on the other hand, are gorgeous. All right, guys. Anyway, I just want to make a quick video talking about that arena defense. If you guys have any comments about it, put it down below, because if you comment and like this video, you'll automatically be entered into a Samsung tablet. The more videos you comment on of mine that I've posted throughout the month of October, the higher chance you have to win. So if you've missed a couple videos, go back, comment on them, like those videos as well. Just like comment your favorite color or something. It doesn't matter. And then make sure you guys are subscribed, and also hit the bell to get notified when my videos go live, so that way you can get yourselves the best chance to win this tablet. All right? And if enough people do it this month, I might increase it to 2 tablets next month, maybe 3 tablets the month after, maybe 4, maybe just like, I don't know, give away like an Xbox 360 or something one day, maybe. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, stay soupy, go eat potatoes. See you guys next time.